What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Beer and Bad Movies. To my right is the one and only Dick Power.
I like that.
And in the seat of honor, he is the host of a podcast called The Last Podcast You'd Want.
Thank you.
This is Steven, and he is a fellow movie nerd.
Thank you. I just today got myself 3 movie tattoos.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What'd you get?
You got yourself a Pee Wee Herman tattoo,
Nice.
in which it says on
Good
the
homage.
it says on the bow tie. I know you are, but what am I? I got my Indiana Jones tattoo, in which I got a fez that says Salah on it. And on the back of my arm, I got a dead rabbit on a pike for Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
For the dead rabbits.
You got all 3 of those today?
And I also added Clever Girl right on top of my raptor claw.
Clever
And
Girl.
I had him touch up my my Animal House Delta House.
That's really cool.
Nice.
So I got 4 tattoos and I got 1 tattoo touched up.
Nice.
It counts as 5 tattoos.
And
Technically.
now, normally this is Beer and Bad Movies, but today we are going to be talking about a good movie, a hidden gem of the 90s that when I was on Steven's podcast, he asked me, have I ever seen Brain Donors? And I popped like a mark. And it's one of my favorite movies. It's hilarious. It's essentially an homage to the Marx Brothers.
Funny thing at the opera.
Yeah.
Or funny night at the opera, something like that.
Why don't you go ahead and give us just the plot? I mean, like, you don't have to necessarily spoil it if you don't want to, but then again, this movie is like 30 years old, so fuck you if you haven't seen it.
Well, let's see. It starts with, I believe, Roland T. Flackpfizer, played by the illustrious John Turturro, one of the greatest actors of all time. Roland T. Flackpfizer, attorney at law. He's literally an ambulance chaser. As we are introduced, an ambulance exits the camera, to which Roland is chasing it. Jacques, I forget the actor's name who plays Jacques.
Bob Nelson.
Is it Bob Nelson?
Yeah.
Bob Nelson. Jacques is out to get Roland, as the will needs to be read for Lillian Oglethorpe's recently deceased husband, in which we also get, I believe, Bob Smith. Is that the cab driver?
Mm-hmm. It's Neil Smith.
Neil Smith.
It's
Yeah.
a more English name. That's true.
Who you're going to more likely know as the albino from The Princess Bride.
I was just about to say that.
And it's hilarity. I was catching up on it today as I was heading on up. I've seen this movie a ton. I saw it when it came out. I mean, not when it came out. I saw it on HBO when I was like 9 or 10 years old.
Same.
And it's one of those movies that when you rewatch as an adult, you realize how horrible, like how bad of a film it is on just some of the throwaway lines they have. But you saw it at such a young age that, like, to a 9 or 10-year-old, bad films are just pure gold.
Oh, yeah.
It's a movie that you're going to watch again as an adult, and you're just, no matter how much people trash it, you're always going to have positive things to say about it. This movie, Oscar, there are just a handful of movies from my childhood that are just bad movies, but I just love them so much.
You know what's really interesting about Brain Donors is that technically Flackpfizer is a villain because he's trying to take advantage
100%.
of Lillian. The only redeeming quality is that at the end he's trying to get those 2 young dancers to get in the ballet company.
But I think that's also purely out of spite to Velarde,
Yes.
to the great Velarde.
Oh, there was something I wanted to tell you because when I did your podcast, I totally forgot about this, and I was on my way home. Because remember, you asked me if I'd seen certain movies.
Sure.
There's a connection between Brain Donors and Cuffs.
Oh, yeah, Velarde.
Yeah, Valari
he's
is
the bad
villain,
guy.
Is the villain.
Yeah.
And I
And,
was like-
this movie has a connection to Muppets Take Manhattan.
Oh, that one girl.
The girl, the main
Yeah.
dancer, she's the
Yeah.
waitress
Yeah.
in Muppets Take Manhattan.
Is it the same character, though?
No. It's not the same character in Cuffs either. No. You bring up Cuffs. That's another movie. That's Christian Slater. That's one of the first movies I remember Christian Slater. Hey, puppy, what's going on? It's one of the first movies I remember Christian Slater in.
My favorite.
And it's the first movie I remember Mila Jovovich in. What's up?
Yeah. My favorite was always Pump Up the Volume.
Oh, yeah, pump up the volume.
But anyways, so no, this movie has just so many great one-liners, and
So many great throwaway lines. Just
The movie never stops. The pace, it never
It's
stops.
just continuously going.
Like you said, like when I was a kid, I just like, oh, this is a cool movie. Like, this is funny. It's got some really fun, and like the more crass, like as a kid, you're like, fucking hey, man, this is funny. But as I got older, I'm like, this is smart. There's a lot of fucking, like if you guys, they're like fan of to me, it felt a lot like a mixture of Young Ones and Three Stooges.
Okay.
Like it puts me in that, like, because it's very fast paced, but it's also very witty.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it never
with
fucking
a lot
stops.
of slapstick.
Yeah, and the slapstick. So
Anytime Bob Smith, anytime he got Jock on screen.
Yeah.
When he pulls out the table and the computers and all of that, and the jail scene where he's pulling out all the items, and it's eventually just his foot.
Mm-hmm.
So he has two of the best.
Grabs the guy's pulse.
Yeah. This man is dead. He's touching his hand.
Yeah,
he's dead. No,
Stupid.
Bob Nelson has two of the best lines. Not my favorite line, but two of the best lines. One is, Flatpfizer goes, When I become the director of this ballet company, that spells cash with a capital K. You should go back to school.
I hated teaching.
Yeah. And then I love the handshake. All right, not so fast.
You know I worry about you.
But if I may,
ripping off his costume.
Oh yeah.
I don't have any luggage.
Yes. I was thinking about that. I was like, that's such a funny line that it, like, I don't know.
I love that. I love that bit so much that I wanted to do it as a promo in wrestling, as a manager, where I'm with my wrestler, and he's like, "All right, well, we're gonna be going to the show," and I'm like, "I'm ready," and I just rip it off, and he goes, "Well, that show's next week." And he goes, "Not a problem." And then I rip it off, and I look at him like, "I don't have any luggage."
See, that would be a good bit.
Oh, hi, Drayvon is here. Hey, Drayvon. He's cranky.
Hi, Javon. I'm Steve. I don't know if we've met.
I don't think so.
It's okay.
But
he's our third amigo in our movie.
Yeah.
Nerd thing.
My favorite line though is Rocco, because actually it took me a very long time to realize this joke. Like I learned it when I was older, when they're getting booked, and the cop says you get one phone call. And does he call a family member? No. Does he call a lawyer? No. He calls a radio station.
Am I live? Am I on?
Yeah. Hello, Sportsline? This is Steamer. This is Rocco. Am I in the air? And I think it's funny that he looks and acts like some kind of like 80s New Yorker, but of course he obviously has a British accent.
With his character though, like at the beginning of the movie, it's so weird because he says that he has like 5 jobs. He's like, oh, I clean pools, I do liposuction, I drive a cab, but we don't see him do anything the entire film. In fact, he drives at the beginning, and then when they go to drive, he hires him as his chauffeur, and then he has the line of, for $350 a week, you drive yourself. Yeah. When he's being hired for the chauffeur.
Yeah. In the cab, he's like, God, what the hell was the line?
Which one? I mean,
in the cab,
when they're first in the cab?
Yeah, the first in the cab.
Those numbers are going rather fast. Oh, you're probably a speed reader.
The one where he's like, I'll get my license next week.
Yeah. Hey, he's driving down the one-way road, and they go, this happened a lot? And he goes, yeah, as soon as I get my license.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done with the... This is done with my life.
I've got my own toupee company.
Something that size should have hair on it.
Oh, yeah. There's so many that it's hard to keep up with, but it just
you're excited. Feel these nipples, which is a line they recycle in Airplane.
Oh man!
Or basketball. Sorry, my bad.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it is basketball. You're right.
It is basketball.
So yeah, the plot is that this millionaire
Lillian Oglethorpe,
widow,
Tony Soprano's mom.
Yeah, Tony Soprano.
Lillian Soprano. Which I just found out within the last year because I decided to finally watch Sopranos. Oh yeah, and I was like, wait a minute, that looks like Lillian Oglethorpe, but it's the same person.
Oh no, I was the same thing. I was like, I'm watching Sopranos. I'm all, that's Lillian Oglethorpe. But so her husband, who's now dead, his dying wish was to start a ballet company, and Flatpfizer kind of finagles his way into being the director of the ballet company, only because he pays
a lot.
Yeah, pays a lot. And they want to get the great Valari.
I knew him when he was the not so great
Valari. Yeah. So like, you're out of line and you're out of toilet paper.
And for the last time, I say, get some medication for that rash. Yeah, that highly contagious rash.
So now it's this whole thing. You've got the bad ballet dancer, well, or evil ballet dancer, you could say. And then you've got the sweetheart girl who wants to get her boyfriend into the ballet company.
Which is funny because she never actually introduces him. When she introduces him to Valari, she goes, "This is my really good friend," or "This is my friend Alan Grant."
Yeah.
Wait, is his name Alan Grant?
Yes, it is.
Does he become a paleontologist? Holy shit!
I don't know. Sure,
Damn.
why not?
Well, Jurassic Park, it's Dr. Alan Grant.
Yeah.
You literally just saw like the moment of realization that two characters have the same exact name.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
No, there's no looking it up. Alan Grant is definitely Jurassic Park.
No, I know that. I'm
And-
saying
and
I
I
wonder
want
if
99
Spielberg is
Oh,
the
you mean
paleontologist thing. I wonder if it's like coincides.
Well, no, you'd have to check with Michael Crichton with that, and he's dead. So.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Well, we do spirit box sessions.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, he'll come from beyond the realm for
Yeah.
a stupid question like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And a
so-
very specific Michael
Either
Crichton.
way, moving on. But I digress.
This is,
No.
Well, they end up getting Flatpfizer ends up getting caught that he's got like this whole list of like
He's a scam artist.
yeah, and he goes to jail. They get out. Oh, that's the one.
What's it all about, Alfie? Is it just for the moment we shared? All right, sorry.
No,
It's from the movie. It's
that's-
from the movie. Don't worry. We're not going to start randomly breaking in the song.
No, you
and
should,
then-
'cause we need more ratings.
No, I'm just kidding.
There's the one joke though when they get bailed out and you know they go Valari's gonna have us blackballed. Well, that's not fair. And Alan goes, yeah, and it's all my fault. Oh, it's your fault.
It's Shotgush and your fault.
Do you guys think that maybe if we took this on OnlyFans, maybe we'd get more viewers?
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans where people pay me to keep my clothes on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Hey, don't agree with me.
I mean, what are you talking about, man?
Come
That's
on.
silly. That's just
People want to see my weenus. Sure.
See if we can get brain
sure.
donor fans. It'd be like money donor.
Sure,
Yeah.
brain donor fans. Those are a hand.
In the
That's where the money's made.
They're gonna be clamoring to find us on fucking OnlyFans.
merchandising.
Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
So yeah, and like the whole ballet scene at the end is just one gigantic gag after another.
Oh yeah, that's they take the harp and they cut bread. They take a loaf of bread and they just
Cut it through the heart.
push a loaf of bread through the harp. Is great.
I just love that they actually had like real food. Like, who brings real food onto a ballet set?
What did you say? God damn it, that was funny.
Jacques and
I'm gonna steal their line too
Rocco
from the
Malinchak.
ballet. He was like,
one?
he's like, we got terrible seats. We're facing the stage.
Oh, yeah.
Sir, ma'am, these seats are horrible. They're facing the stage.
Like, oh, fuck.
And then Jacques, the woman with the shoulder pads, do you work out? And then he takes the shoes off and shoves them under his jacket.
Oh man.
This movie is just, it's just, for the people that like it and get it, it's just a laugh every other scene. For the people that it's either too dry or they just don't get it, the movie, there's just no comparison. Like, they'll never get it. They'll never like it. There's nothing you can do to change your mind.
It's that Jeff Jarrett line for wrestling.
Slap nuts.
No, but still a good line. No, that I know Joe probably knows it better than me. But Jeff Jarrett was it Jeff Jarrett? Maybe I'm not quoting it right. Maybe it's Owen Hart. But for those who are into wrestling, there's no explanations needed. For those who have never been in wrestling, no explanation will suffice. So it's kind of like that.
I get what you're saying.
I have no idea what he's saying.
He's saying for wrestling fans, no explanation is needed, and for non-wrestling fans, no explanation will ever do.
It's kind of like that with brain
okay.
donors, where it's like you're either a fan and you get it, or it's completely out of your realm. Your
It's
thing.
so yeah. Brain Donors is like a really wacky movie, and it's essentially a Marx Brothers homage.
Sure.
Uh,
Modern day readaptation.
yeah, Flatpfizer is Groucho Marx.
Jacques is Harpo.
Jacques is Harpo, and what was the other one? Chico. That's Rocco.
I think there might have been 4 Marx Brothers. I'm not going to.
There was they interarranged Chico and this other one. I don't remember.
Just like there were 4 Von Erichs, but we only get 3 in the movie.
we don't get Chris.
No, there's no Chris in the Iron Claw.
What?
Oh well, I mean, you look at the history. I mean, not to say,
Yeah.
not to deviate from what we're talking about, but look at the history of the Von Erichs. They basically didn't add Chris in because they're like, this movie's already pretty dark. like we don't need to make it more darker than it needs to be.
We don't
I
need
wish
an 18-year-old killing himself.
Like
20, I thought it was 21, but either
I
way.
don't know, maybe.
the credits stop rolling. It could be one of those Marvel.
Oh,
things.
it's a mid credit scene.
Yeah, it could have
It's just Chris Von Erich. Bam.
Yeah.
Like, dude, did you guys stay tuned for the credits? Terrible.
Oh, Iron Claw though, really good. Second best film I saw all year.
I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to see it.
I hear the Godzilla one is also really
Third
good.
best movie I've seen all year.
Now I gotta see that
minus
one.
one.
Yeah, Godzilla -1.
I didn't even know about that till like maybe a week ago.
Godzilla -1 was the second best movie I'd seen all year till I saw Iron Claw, and then Iron Claw just knocked
So
it
what's
out.
your number one this year?
The Holdovers.
Shit, now I gotta see
The
that.
holdovers.
Paul Giamatti.
Oh.
The one with him as a teacher at a boarding school, and he has to take care of the kids over
Okay.
winter break.
I actually am very curious to see Iron Claw because, you know, like you would never assume that a main film company would make a movie about the Von Erichs.
Not bad, too.
Because to be honest, not a lot of people even remember the Von Erichs now.
Sure.
Um,
Kevin was just on AEW. With
I saw
with
that.
his two sons.
He looked
Saw it, yeah.
great.
Yeah, Kevin looks great. I mean, better than Carrie.
Yeah. Now.
But yeah,
So-
Iron Claw was amazing. Holdover's best movie I've seen all year.
Now, okay, let's
Back to
go
brain
ahead.
donors.
Yeah, back to brain donors. What would you say is your favorite scene?
That's, I mean, there are so many. Okay, so if I had to, no particular order, top 3 scenes,
Go ahead.
it's going to be Jacques with the computer.
That's a good one.
It's going to be the opera,
The whole opera.
the main ballet,
Yeah. At the end.
and it's going to be the impromptu ballet scene.
Oh,
Where
at
they
the,
where,
at the
where
party.
where they introduce Alan to them, because you get great throwaway lines. That's where you get the let's step outside and sell this like men. Well, then let's step inside and sell this like women. You're excited, feel these nipples. She's twice the man I am, and it turns me on, or it makes me excited.
Drives me mad.
Drives me mad. There are just so many great throwaway scenes or throwaway lines in that scene alone, and then it always makes me laugh. I'd see, but when you think about it, when they're getting ready for the ballet with Velarde in his dressing room, and then they put the shoe cream instead, and then you have all the people that's coming in. You got the person doing the massages. You got the guy doing the hand thing. You got the lobster gram. Mr. Velarde, Mr. Velarde. Like that scene in its own right is so fun. It's really tough to nail it on like what my favorite scene would be, just because there are so many. For me personally, there are just so many funny scenes. I just can't.
Some Caddyshack stuff right there, man. That's
What about you, Powers?
I feel the same way. It's like it's hard to nail one down because, like I said, the movie is so fast paced that it all bleeds together so well because it's so fucking wacky and slapsticky. It's almost like the whole thing is one big run-on scene because every scene feeds the other one. But
Like even the will reading scene is super funny.
yeah, like
yeah.
Jacques acting like a monkey. What about you?
it pays off really well the whole movie.
That's actually a Bob Nelson gimmick.
Sure, a lot of what he does in the film is Bob Nelson's a stand-up carrot top kind of comic. So a lot of what he does, and I only know this because I'm on another podcast called Back to the Retro Review, where we talk about movies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and the thousands. And we did Brain Donor. I picked Brain Donors, of course, to put it on the show. And one of the guys that co-hosts with me that lives in Florida has seen his whole stand-up and his whole gimmick and all that. So he loved seeing the movie just because it was shtick that he had already seen.
Yeah, when he eats the candle.
Yep. But it's stuff like that. The pulling the stuff out of the pockets with the foot. I think that's part of what he does for his act and all of that as well.
In case we forget, because I know we do this a lot to each other, we always forget the challenge.
This week's sponsor. No.
The challenge always falls to the guest.
Oh, what's the challenge?
So you're the honorary guest. So you have to name 10. In this case, the biggest actor in this movie who probably came up that people recognize is
John Turturro.
John Turturro.
I have to name 10 John Turturro films.
Yes.
Well, hold on. We're gonna get to that in just a minute. But
No, it's fine.
We can't forget it. That's the thing.
Yeah,
we can't forget
we'll
doing
do
it.
Totoro. So, To be honest, because I know your favorite scene is when step outside instead of listening.
Sure. Yeah, it's one. It's definitely.
That's actually my least favorite scene.
Really.
I don't know. I don't want to see these two do a sexy ballet dance.
Yeah, but then you get the bit with the
I don't like that.
That
either.
makes it funnier to me than
when I was a kid, I loved that scene so much. When I was a kid, I took 3 sheets of fabric softener from the laundry
to do
the super heavy kind.
Yeah.
And I tried to, and it's so heavy it would just fucking drop right away.
Exactly.
But I loved that scene so much that I tried to like do it as a kid. Like that's how much I loved that scene.
It is fun.
I tried to do it with fabric softener.
Yeah,
sheets.
Bob Nelson did that. I remember because it's been forever since I've actually seen some of his stand up. I mean, I think actually he's retired now.
It's probably.
He had this one gimmick where he would introduce himself as each member of a football team. And it was always like, there was he would go, "I'm Bruce Koskiaski, back guard."
What?
Yeah.
I've not seen that bit.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Hey, I'm Bruce De Niro. This helmet broke.
Sounds like Key and Peele ripped that off.
I am playing. Yeah, it's kind of because I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But this was like years ago. This is like late '80s.
As soon as you said it, I already knew the other bit.
Yeah,
So, yeah, they did rip him off.
but he did that, and he did one thing where he did another one where
yeah, but that's a true comedian. It's just stealing someone else's bit.
Yeah.
Just ask Carlos Mencia.
I have to say, Carlos Mencia is fucking terrible.
He had one big thing where he was doing pantomime, but with voices.
Sure.
Where he was a farmer and there was this duck that just kept bothering him, so he was trying to kill the duck. And
is it on YouTube?
I don't know.
I'll have to look it up. I'll see duck.
It's hey duck.
Bob Smith killing duck.
Yeah, and he like put a piece of dynamite. In the he puts a piece of dynamite.
So it's like an Acme bit.
Yeah, and he goes.
Sounds like it.
He goes, "Hey duck, take the bait. I mean bread. Take the bread."
That's funny.
And of course, he doesn't kill the duck.
Of course he doesn't kill the duck. Who wants to kill a duck?
No, he tries, but he just doesn't succeed.
No, I get it. I'm just trying to be sympathetic to the people. Who wants to kill a duck?
You know, Joe,
Besides Elmer Fudd and Bob
you're
Smith.
kind of pissing me off. You're making me think that maybe you should have to take the challenge and do like 15, John Turturro.
I don't know if I could do 15.
See, because I know he can do 10. I don't know why. I just know it in my gut.
Well, okay. So when I was on Steven's podcast,
what's it called again?
The Last Podcast You'd Want.
That's right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, shut up.
Name drop.
Yeah. I'd ask you if you'd seen certain movies.
Sure.
So I thought of a few more.
Oh, hit me with them. I love so the job I currently work, I work in a call center, and my coworker loves to call me up and just hit me with random films. The last one she hit me with was she was like, "Have you seen Troop Beverly Hills?" And I was like, "Have I seen Troop Beverly Hills?" Of course, I've seen Troop Beverly Hills.
Piss me off with that question.
Of course.
Beverly Hills, what a deal. Absolutely. Young Carla Gugino.
I love the bit where
Wilderness Girls.
Yeah.
No.
That's not that.
That's National Lampoon's
That
Loaded
is.
Weapon 1.
Yeah.
Idiot.
My favorite part about that movie
That's the producer being an asshole.
when they're selling cookies, they're at like a casino or some sort of like fancy smanchy restaurant.
Sure.
And all the girls in dress are all cigars, cigarettes, cookies.
Cookies? Oh, man, that's a fun one. Okay, so what are the movies that you thought of that you want to know if I've seen?
All right. Have you seen Brick?
I have not seen Rain Johnson's Brick, but I obviously know of it.
Okay. It's one of my top of all time.
I can tell you right now, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, because he's in everything that dude makes.
Yeah, he is. There was this one movie that he did called The Brothers Bloom.
I know that one. That one's Mark Ruffalo and Orlando Bloom and Rachel
Yeah.
Weisz and Maria Bello.
It was a bit overrated.
I don't know.
It was a good movie.
I
though.
don't know about that fourth girl, but it's definitely Rachel Weisz.
But no, there's just this one scene where they're at a bar and the camera just pans Well, from the right to the left,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt,
and he's just there,
just sitting there.
yeah.
You know where he is in Glass Onion?
Oh, he's the bong.
Yeah, he's the voice of the bong.
That's so stupid too.
Yeah.
I think.
He's the voice on TV in Knives Out. He's the voice of the detective.
Is he?
Yeah, Knives Out when the sister's watching the detective show. We know what you did. You cut open her guts, yada, yada, yada.
Oh,
It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
those are some really good movies, by the way.
Those are really good. I just watched Glass Onion the other night. I just rewatched it.
Have you seen Painted Black?
Painted Black by the Rolling Stones. I love
No.
that song. No, I do not know Painted Black.
It's a good movie. This kid, he has like a split personality. His mom dies, and then he used to be like us. He was like just a movie nerd. Like he'd watch but he started like taking on the gimmicks of the movies he
Oh,
would
that
watch.
one. Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you haven't seen it. It's actually really good. It's like Mickey Rourke back when he was like really young.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
It's
And he was a nobody in the movie too.
Sure.
So it was really
I
cool.
like Mickey Rourke.
it's that like this nerd just is constantly gets picked on by like his boss, his
Mickey Rourke.
coworkers, Mickey Rourke.
Sure.
So he kills everybody, but like in a kind of like Hollywood gimmick. Like he scares.
Interesting.
Oh man,
He's
you ruined
scared-
it for him.
No, he's not ruining anything.
Oh, okay.
He scares his
Mickey
boss.
Rourke
but
kills lots of people in movies.
Yeah, so it's really good. And
It's a really nice jacket.
if you remember the guy.
Well, he gets killed in this movie.
Yeah, he was
Now that's a
he was
spoiler.
actually in Django Unchained.
Mickey Rourke?
No, the main character that we're talking about in Painted Black.
Oh.
He was Calvin Candy's like assistant.
Samuel Jackson?
No, it's a white guy. He was all.
I've only seen Django twice.
All right, don't worry about it. That's
okay.
that's in the.
What are the other movies that you're wondering?
Okay, Little Audic,
No, I don't even know it. The Little Audic?
also known as Greedy Guts.
Nope. Don't know that.
It is pure nightmare fuel.
Oh no, I'm way good on that then. Pure
So-
nightmare fuel. Jesus Christ.
It's. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you did see it because actually, it's from the Ukraine.
Okay, that explains a lot.
It's based.
Yeah, that's great.
Sorry, I was just trying to add a little spice.
No, you're good, man. You're good. It's based on an actual Ukraine fairy tale, but based in like 2002,
Okay.
and it's about this husband and wife that can't have a baby, and one day the husband is pulling up a tree stump.
Finds a baby.
No, well he says like
fucking sick ass
Funny.
movie.
He
dude.
just
Oh.
pulls up a tree stump, just sees a baby in a cloth.
it
I wish it was that.
it kind of resembles a child, so he carves it up, he polishes it.
Oh, so it's like a twist on fucking Pinocchio? Get the fuck out of here.
Kind of. And, he says to his wife, look, it's like a baby. And she goes, it is our baby. And she has a fake pregnancy and then has a fake birth.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I need to watch this movie. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets worse.
Oh no, you don't even need to go on. No.
no.
I'll be honest.
I'm going to go on.
Damn.
I'm
Oh,
going
please,
on.
man.
I'm going
jeez.
on. I'm going on.
Jesus Christ.
One day, the husband walks into the bedroom.
And
And
this wooden baby is coming out of her
Yeah,
vagina.
exactly.
No, she's breastfeeding it. But guess what? It comes to life.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And the whole.
So it is Pinocchio.
His name is Pinocchio.
But instead it's his belly button.
Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
Pinocchio. But it won't stop eating. So it eats all their
He
food.
won't stop eating Pinocchio.
It eats their neighbors. It eats the husband and wife.
Oh, that's,
jeez.
jeez, spoiler.
Yeah, I know you're not
He
going to
eats
watch
him-
it.
he eats
I hate
himself.
to ask this question because it seems retarded to ask you.
Yeah, no, what's up?
Have you seen Harold and Maude?
Yeah, I ended up buying Harold and Maude one year for my aunt for Halloween or for
Okay.
Christmas. Halloween.
Because
Jesus
it
Christ.
seems like
For
there's
Christmas,
a lot of
it's
people I
her-
meet who don't
It's
see
my
it.
Aunt Susan's favorite movie.
Yeah,
Harold
it's
and
a
Maude.
great-
She's 72 years old. Harold and Maude is her favorite movie.
Underrated movie. Just
Oh,
It's
yeah.
about timeless love.
I was hoping. I knew you had seen it. I was hating. I was like, oh, he's gonna say yeah. Yeah.
Did you know the Bud Cort, the guy that plays Harold?
Okay.
He was in a failed.
Yeah, I think John Chow plays Harold. Cal Penn plays Kumar. Sorry, I digress.
It's
Keep going.
okay. No, he was actually in a failed TV series that was basically Bates Motel, but in the 90s.
Interesting.
With what's her name from Point Break?
Lori Petty.
Yeah.
I'm really sad I know that. I'm really sad that you're like that chick from Point Break. And I just, without even skipping a beat, I was like, Lori Petty?
I could
Free Willy?
I'm a tank girl.
I've met Lori Petty. She's a little bit of a germaphobe. I went to shake her hand, and she very hesitantly was like, fist bump? And I was like, all right, fist bump, cool.
All right, next, and then we'll get to the 10. Cadillac Man.
Oh, that's Tim Robbins. Robin Williams.
That's an easy.
Tim Robbins and Robin
And
Williams.
Robin Williams, yeah, Cadillac Man. Yeah.
That's actually like
I know, yeah, Cadillac Man's a dope one. Actually, that's like one that I should rewatch.
Yeah,
Because that one I haven't seen in probably like 15 years.
that's my favorite Robin Williams movie, probably.
Really?
Wow.
Because
Wow. Wow, you guys. Wow.
There's
well,
so many good
because
ones.
it's a very adult comedy, but at the same time, it's not like dirty.
There's toys.
See,
You
I'd
could
have
have
to
picked
say
toys.
if I had to pick, no, you see, Toys is a good underrated Robin Williams.
It's
comedy.
underrated.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw that one in the theater. That's a good dark one. For me, it'd have to be Death to Smoochie.
Me too.
Death to Smoochie is probably my favorite Robin Williams film.
By far.
It's either that or Birdcage.
No.
Oh,
That's got to be
Birdcage is
second.
great.
But
Like
for
of
sure,
those
Death to
two.
Smoochie.
Yeah,
Just because he doesn't give a fuck. He's unapologetically
it's
dark.
just so good. Well, he did those 3 dark films in 1 year. He did Death to Smoochie, he did 1 Hour Photo, and he did Insomniac.
1 Hour Photo,
which was
also amazing.
completely out of Robin Williams' wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Fisher King, though, if you get,
Oh, yeah.
like, that's a good one. That's a good one. He's got lots of good works, though.
He's got a lot of good bangers.
Yeah,
That's for damn sure.
absolutely. Bastard stole my line. Improvised line. Apparently, they did like 50 takes of him just picking up Matt Damon's line note and just bullshitting. And Matt Damon is standing with Gus Van Sant behind the camera. And he just goes, "Bastard stole my line." And like Matt Damon like grabbed Gus Van Sant like that's the fucking line. And that's the one that they like ended up using.
That's actually one of my favorite scenes for Good Will Hunting when like he fucking starts choking Matt Damon.
He's like, take off your pants. No, that didn't happen.
No, it's supposed to be that he's like,
Hunting Goodwill.
fuck it. You fucking talk about my wife again, you're a fucking dead man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Good Will Hunting 2 hunting season.
He said, I will fucking end you.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
That's what he said. That's
I
right.
will fucking end you.
Made it more impactful.
Yeah, Cadillac Man. I've seen Cadillac Man.
Yeah.
I remember Cadillac Man from the 80s. I remember my dad watching that movie.
Chuck was our Cadillac man. Selling cars.
He just gave me a dirty look.
Yeah.
He's like, "What the fuck does that mean?" He goes, "Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. Yeah.
Well, there are two good little joke lines in Cadillac Man that I always liked. One is when like he wants to go and talk to the cops.
Okay.
And he's got the gun against his head. He's all, I think the guy's name is like Roy. He's like, "Hey Roy, you don't have to put it right against my head. The bullet goes right through." So
It's gonna go through regardless.
He's got C4. Where'd he get C4 from? Jersey. Okay.
So let me ask a question.
No.
And I know you're gonna get it. So let's put this on DK.
Okay, DK.
I gotta challenge DK. He's been in so many fights. It's like brain teasers. We gotta help him stay strong mentally.
Sure.
Why is it called brain donors?
I have no idea.
It's so funny if you look it up. On Vudu here, because I had my Vudu open. Actually, funny enough, just to show the camera, there you go. It's actually playing Brain Donors right there. Because I was watching it.
Oh yeah.
The other time, Lame Ducks. When you look it up on Vudu, it's. That's probably blurry, but it says Brain Donors, and then next to it says Lame Ducks. So it's apparently also known as Lame Ducks.
Oh, that's a good little.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
but I don't know why.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's go searching for it under lame ducks and see.
Oh,
what
this
happens.
is great. The synopsis for the film: 3 maniac idiots, a lawyer, cab driver, and handyman team up to run a ballet company to fulfill the will of a millionaire. Stooge-like antics result as the trio try to outwit the rich widow and her scheming big shot lawyer, who also wants to run the ballet. That's the synopsis.
I bet he doesn't even know the first, fourth, or fifth position. Hey.
Yeah, he's strictly missionary. Dennis Dugan directed this movie. Now I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and you see, it just gives the stuff that he's done because it has Parenthood on there. But I'm like, Ron Howard directed Parenthood.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder what he does on that.
Well,
He's credited with Problem Child, Happy Gilmore, Beverly Hills Ninja. We won't get into Dennis Dugan.
I think I know who that guy is. Yeah, he didn't do Parenthood.
No, Ron Howard did Parenthood.
Yeah.
I know that because I had Clint Howard on my podcast, and we talked about Parenthood for a second.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was the dickhead at the baseball
At the
game.
baseball game, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Also,
right.
because Ron Howard puts his brother in everything
Every
he
fucking thing,
does.
yeah.
Everything.
He was
does.
even in Star Wars.
Sure, even in Star Wars.
All
I
right.
ran into Clint Howard in the Chicago airport. I was in Chicago heading home from like Tennessee or some shit. And I just come out of the restroom, just washing my hands, and there's Clint Howard just standing there. I'm like, Clint Howard? And he goes, yeah, what's going on? How are you? What are you doing here? And I was just like, I'm just flying home to San Diego. What are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm flying to LA.
That's cool as
did
fuck.
you ever see
I
him
like me some Clint Howard.
win the award at the MTV Movie Awards?
What do they gave him like a lifetime achievement award, like
Something like that,
in
yeah.
like
Yeah.
1999 or 2000. I remember that.
But I love the promo that they made for him because everyone's going like, Clint, he's one of a kind. Oh, I love Clint. And you think they're talking about Clint Eastwood.
Oh yeah, and then it ends up being Clint Howard.
Yeah.
No, it's great. I remember. I think that might have been. No, I'm not even trying to think about it. Though that was MTV. Well, yeah, I remember that though.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. It was
Was
like
that
20 plus years ago.
Actually, after that, they retired that award because he made it so impactful and lovable.
Oh yeah, because Clint Howard's just such a genuine soul.
Yeah.
Like everything he talks about, it just seems so genuine. He's told on that on every podcast he goes on, he probably talks about how it, like when he was on Star Trek, it was like pink grapefruit juice that he had to drink, and his father took a big drink of it and was like,
Oh,
God,
the
like
Tranra?
yeah, the Chandra was pink grapefruit juice, and he was just a child. He didn't want to drink it. And you go watch, he just sips
'Cause it's so bitter, yeah.
He just ever so slightly sips it because he didn't want to drink it at all.
This.
There he is. Yeah, little Clint Howard.
Little Clint Howard, yeah, man.
Love it.
That's Bollock.
Was that his name?
Yeah, it was Bollock.
Ugh.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at him. Look at him as a little child.
Yeah,
That
look
little
at that.
creepy
Making the
bastard.
Howards proud. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's great. Being a Trekkie is cool as fuck. I mean, for
Sure
him,
it is.
Sure.
Yeah, you
I
guys,
don't have any Star Trek tattoos yet. Yet. I have to figure out what I'm going to get for that. But yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah, yes.
That's a face only a mother could love.
Oh, and that's the actual. I think that's
That's Jason Alexander.
Yeah,
right
Jason
there.
Alexander, but I think that's I forget what award that was from. That's from MTV. That's when
Yeah.
he did. That's when he accepted the
Yeah,
the
his
award.
No. This is the roast. It was someone's roast.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious, though.
Oh, that is. Oh,
I don't really remember who he was roasting. But
I love
Probably
those.
Pam
I'm not gonna
Anderson.
lie.
Oh,
just
it was William Shatner.
it was Shatner.
I've grown quite a bit, and so has my thirst for Tranya.
the line.
Unlike you, Bill, I admit I have a drinking problem. But at least I have my dignity. I'm not ashamed of this. At least I don't try to cover it up with a Wookiee snatch. Space humor.
That's hilarious.
Tron Bong.
I hope you relish this evening as much as I.
Oh, man,
I'm
it's
actually
so
kind of
funny.
curious to see that episode now because I have no idea what the plot of that episode was.
That's funny.
It's TOS, so it's the original series, so I have no idea. I just started watching Seinfeld on season 4, where
You just
Clint-
start watching it?
Oh.
Yeah, I just started watching it.
Where Clint Howard is the killer.
Clint Howard's the killer. I thought it was the funniest thing where I see Clint Howard. Anytime I see Clint Howard, now I just pop. I just think it's the funniest thing ever. Because that guy just pops up everywhere, like where you least expect it. Suddenly, boom, Clint Howard.
Yeah. He's not a bad guy, but
No, he's not a bad guy. He's everywhere. He's an everywhere guy.
he's just ugly as fuck.
Oh, come on, he's not that bad. Just
All
funny
right,
looking.
one more movie and then we'll get to the 10, okay?
Do you take it, man? I don't know about you guys. I got no time limit right now. I'm married, so as long as I'm away from my wife, it's a good time. So,
That sounds like a married man right there.
Hurry, I got 20 minutes. I told her I'm going out for diapers. Who's got the...
20 years later, my dad came back with the milk. I had the biggest fucking look on my face. Dad, 20 years, you finally got the milk. What happened?
Did you know the neighbor kid was missing that year? Coincidentally, you took off too.
Well, okay, hold on. You know, this is just this is really off topic.
No, that's
but
nothing's off topic.
I'm very curious about this.
Yeah.
You know who Gypsy Rose is, right?
Name sounds familiar.
She's that girl that killed her mother.
A lot of girls killed their mother.
Well, she had her boyfriend kill her mother, and because she kept her sick, she made her sit in a wheelchair.
No, I do not know. The name sounds familiar, but I
well,
don't
they made
think...
a minister. She just got out of prison. See her.
That chick just looks crazy. Look at that.
She just got out yesterday.
She got blue eyes. You see how she got blue eyes? Because one eye blew this way and one eye blew that way.
Dang, look at that. That's
Is that
crazy.
the mom? Is that the mom in the plaid shirt? Or is
Yeah.
that the mom in the glasses?
The fat chick, yeah.
Well, that means you got
And that's Joey King as Gypsy
Oh
Rose.
shit. Oh shit, that's the movie that they did on Hulu.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Yeah. Holy shit. She just got released from prison?
Yeah, yesterday.
I'll have to tell that to my wife. We watched that special.
Yeah.
Or that mini. I don't know what you want to call it.
I don't know.
It was
man.
a- it
She's
was a
kinda
miniseries.
cute, guys.
I know.
Interesting.
Hey, I'd give it to her.
She looks like a possum became a human serial killer.
Oh, that's her and her husband.
Mr. Serial Killer.
I
He-
bet
he's
you
got-
they met in prison.
Dude.
Yeah, no,
They
no.
were pen pals.
The guy that killed her mom is getting life. So, which you got to think is kind of fucked up. But anyways,
Oh,
so speaking of prison, this is the next movie. It's a movie called Oh God.
It's terrible, dude.
it's a movie called Oh God, That's Terrible. Can't wait to fucking see it. I like it. Just stop zooming in on random photos. Just stop.
It's terrible. It's so horrible.
It's like a train wreck. It's like a train wreck where you don't want to stare, but you just cannot look away. Just go back to
As Cornette would say, it's the two dogs fucking on the side of the road.
Sure, 100%. 100%.
have
Right,
to
so
stop.
you got another movie?
Yeah, one more and then we'll get to the
One more.
10.
Okay.
Dog Pound.
Dog Pound?
Yeah.
With Snoop Dogg? No, I have
No.
no idea what Dog Pound is.
I think it might actually be a Canadian movie.
Yeah, that's
only,
not surprising.
Only because one of the actors is in a Canadian TV show. It's about these three.
Is it Drake?
I wish, right? No, it's about these
All the guys were over
three
18 in that film.
these three juveniles that are in juvenile delinquency.
You really, when you say juvenile, you should really like speed up the venile part of it.
Juvenile.
There you go. Because you were like, there are these three juvenile kids.
Well,
I prefer the way he said it.
they're in juvie, and they're
What is with you tonight? You are just on one.
You've never heard juvie?
No, I know juvie. It's just the way you emphasized it.
You always say Jew hard.
It's that hard J.
And they're constantly getting fucked with by the prison guards and other
Inmates.
prisoners. Yeah, inmates.
Juvenile
And
guards.
you
Delinquents.
just see the one guy, he's called Butch, and he just beats the ever-loving fuck out of everyone.
Does he have a tattoo of a bear on his
Oh,
knee?
this movie's terrible. I don't actually.
Did it used to be called Pete Dunne?
I would actually advise people not to watch it. It ends terribly.
Yeah.
It's actually not a good. It makes you feel bad the whole way around.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I'm not one of those people who like. Once I see a movie, I'm like,
So it's
I'm
like
not
Uncut
gonna-
Gems. It's like Uncut
Yep.
Gems.
I'm not, and you know what the thing is,
You know
I'm
the
not
funny
gonna
thing is-
advise to anybody. Hey, you should watch something that's gonna make you. It's up to you, but I'm gonna let you know right now. You don't walk away feeling good. You
You know the funny thing?
Yeah.
I've never seen Uncut Gems.
Nah.
And I was straight like, oh yeah. I wanted to see Uncut Gems, and then I had a guest on my podcast, and they were talking about Uncut Gems, and I said, oh, I cannot wait to see it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited. And the person's like, oh, it's such a great film. Adam Sandler gets shot at the end. He gets what he deserves. And literally, if I had been on camera with this person, they would have just seen my jaw drop as I just went. I just told you 30 fucking seconds ago. I didn't say anything, but I was like, I literally just said 30 seconds
I
ago.
haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it. I'm very excited to watch it. I had an old man do that at AMC when The Departed came out.
Yeah.
Old man came out from The Departed, and I said, Mr. Johnson, how was the movie? I haven't seen it yet. I'm getting it. I'm watching it. I literally said, Mr. Johnson, how was The Departed? I'm so excited. I'm watching it when I get off of work. Oh, it's great. It's amazing. Everybody dies.
That was my mom. She did that.
Thanks,
She saw
Mr.
Departed.
Johnson. Thanks, Mr. Johnson.
I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your fucking mind, right? For we movie nerds. What movie would you guess that this guy hasn't seen? Major Eddie Murphy
you piece
movie.
of shit.
A major Eddie Murphy movie.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Nailed it. That's fucking crazy.
You seen Bowfinger?
Yeah, I've seen both.
But you haven't seen fucking
Thank
Beverly
you.
Hills Cop.
Thank you.
I actually just watched.
Get the fuck out of here!
Great, Reverend.
I actually just watched part 3 last night.
Wait. Get the fuck out of here. You just watched Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah.
But you have not seen Beverly Hills
Yes.
Cop.
I've seen bits and pieces.
See, that's what I say when I've never seen a movie. When someone asks me if I've seen a movie, if you go back and listen to my podcast, if anyone asks me if I've seen a movie and I go bits and pieces, that's just my polite way of saying I've never seen it because I just don't want to lose street cred.
Pretty much.
Because it's hard on the streets for a movie nerd.
I'm not saying.
true,
I'm
it's
not
true.
saying that like it's a movie you have
Bro,
to see.
you have to see Beverly.
but-
This is not my locker.
This exactly. He's not going to get the Deutschmarks. He's not going to get any of my references.
You're not going to
Where
get a
I'm
fucking
like-
banana in the tailpipe.
Exactly.
I've seen the banana in the tailpipe thing.
You've seen Damon Wayans.
These motherfuckers threw me out of a
No.
goddamn window.
Damon Wayans is the guy that gives him the bananas.
It's a great line if you knew what the fuck.
I know Chris Rock was in part 2.
Chris Rock is in part 2. Plays a valet.
Yeah. Hey man, they give me $10 for a car. $20
Have
for a
you
truck.
seen Beverly Hills Cop 2?
Yes.
See what's killing me?
Get the fuck out of here!
When he
What was
goes,
his name? Surge.
Surge. That's
Say-
right.
Sage.
And in the third movie, in Beverly Hills Cop 3, he's a gunsmith.
right,
He sells
yeah.
guns instead.
So is he gonna
I'm
be in the
excited.
newest
I
one?
got to yes. No, I'm so excited for Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Yeah.
he's in 4.
I'm
yeah.
so
See?
okay. So DK, you have got to watch Beverly Hills Cop before you see Beverly Hills Cop 4. You cannot see the last 3 movies before you watch the fucking.
saying. What the
you
fuck?
can't go see Beverly Hills Cop 4 without knowing. Fucking the mere fact that you watch Beverly Hills Cop 3 and you see the main chief die and you don't even see the shit that he gives Foley in the first movie.
Well, I see
God.
see him give shit in part 2.
Sure, but
Yeah, exactly. See, this is what chaps my ass.
So then Steven just put.
That's right. I am Johnny Wishbone. You just wish Johnny Wishbone, and I will be here.
You see at this
Lutz and bits, like kibbles and bits, only different.
at this point, Steven throws his drink at me, and then
about to
and
say,
that's
dude,
when I
yeah.
killed him, Your Honor.
That's right.
and the judge would side with us. Too.
Yeah.
He'd be like,
The judge would be like, "Well, you've never seen Beverly Hills Cop."
yeah. We're like, Your Honor.
I'm gonna hit him.
may
I'm
we-"
gonna hit him just like they did Mike in the hallway with the bear bonds.
Yeah, I was
But
about
you
to
don't know
say.
what the fuck I'm talking about. 'Cause
Exactly.
You've never seen Beverly Hills Cop.
I don't.
That's right. Mike from Breaking Bad just suddenly shows up.
See, that's what
Would
made
you
part
just shut
one a
the
good
fuck up
movie.
and let me die?
Part what made part 1 such a good movie is it was personal.
It was
Now even think
personal.
about it, like it's what set the whole fucking thing off.
Can you tell him that he has herpes simplex 10?
Yes, he played a great fucking.
Herpes simplex 10.
I like in part 2.
Wait, so you didn't even know how Taggart and all of them met?
Yeah, man.
You're killing me.
kind of
You've
do.
never even had the super cop. These guys, these are super cops.
Yeah,
they
the
were
super
using a third or fourth sense, and I was just sitting there enjoying my drink. I'm just sitting there enjoying my drink, and it was all them.
Billy Rosewood.
You know, guys, he was buying it. I don't know why you had to tell the truth, but he was
Yeah.
buying the whole super cop thing. He was buying it.
I liked in part 2 where he, it's like
Oh, it's called
what-
Axel F.
He's got the.
Oh, it's named
bag
after the
of
song.
He's got the bag of vitamins,
Oh yeah.
and then he's like, "Excuse me, what year is this?"
$10, one for each foot.
Yeah.
$20, $5 for each shoe.
Yeah, I just seen him in Gremlins.
I got twin girls with pigtails.
Twin girl with pigtails.
Monique
I had a
Panini.
friend that died just like this.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Wait a minute, now I just made the connection.
What's that?
Judge Reinhold and the cop,
John Taggart,
the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John
I mean,
Taggart.
you're right, John Tag.
Billy Rosewood. Don't fuck with
Billy Rosewood
Billy
is
Rosewood.
who Judge Reinhold played.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Fast Times at Ridgemont
the
High.
baddie,
Santa Claus. The baddie.
from part 1. Remember,
Okay.
he's
The bad guy.
one of the bad guys, not the main bad guy.
You talk about the
But
guy
the
from Breaking,
funny-looking guy.
The guy from Breaking Bad.
Guy from Breaking Bad. He was also in Gremlins, and so was Judge Reinhold.
Wait. Who
Wait.
is? Oh, he was a cop. He was a cop in Gremlins.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is John Reinhold in Gremlins?
He's the asshole
Banker.
manager assistant.
Is he
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
There's
I'll
a
have to rewatch
there's a
that.
there's a deleted scene. Well, I mean,
You're
I
a
wouldn't.
deleted scene.
I know I am. I wouldn't say that necessarily it's a deleted scene, but it's a scene that they don't use all the time. Where
Oh,
he's-
you're talking about like a scene like when they played on cable TV, like the octopus and Goonies. Like when you're
Yeah,
watching Goonies
yeah.
on cable TV, they throw in the scene with the octopus and the headset. Because I've
Yeah.
seen that actual scene on TV,
I have too.
but it's not on the TV.
Okay, so you really only see Judge Reinhold in the regular cut one time at the bar in
Copy.
Gremlins,
Sure.
but there's another alternate version where they're hiding in the bank, and Judge Reinhold is locked himself in the safe,
Oh.
or the giant safe.
Yeah, sure. The vault.
Yeah, the vault. There it is. I'm sorry. And
No,
he's
I
like,
knew what you meant.
he's like, I'm the president of the bank now.
That's fucking
That's
ridiculous.
fucking great.
Yeah,
He did say that in the bar. He said, I'll make
See, now, I
manager
just-
president
it's
before I'm
just-
30. That's
It's
funny.
just racking my brain that you've never seen Beverly, because there's so much that they set up in Beverly Hills Cop 2
Yes.
that is purely derived from Beverly Hills Cop. So you are laughing at jokes that you just don't know the original setup for.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Killing me. Really.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Wait. He's
Like-
also, if he sees 4, he's not even going to understand why
I
the
don't-
dude from, remember fucking, chick from Twister,
Helen Hunt?
Helen Hunt, and
Why are you talking about Helen? She's not in either of the movies.
the guy from Beverly Hills Cop. Remember the white dude who is,
A lot of white dudes in
okay.
Twister.
He's Axel's accomplice. He's the one helping Axel out
Talk
at
about
first.
Paul Reiser.
Paul Reiser
Paul
and Helen
Reiser's
Hunt.
not in Twister.
No,
Oh, you're
Helen
talking
Hunt
about
is.
Mad About You.
Thank you.
You want to know a funny thing about Mad About You?
Hmm.
It's technically related to Seinfeld because they do an episode where Kramer, because they talk about how Paul Reiser rented out his apartment, and it's Kramer. Kramer's the one that rents Paul Reiser's apartment.
Oh, that's a fucking
in
funny.
Mad About You.
That's a funny little payoff right there. I
Oh,
like that.
dude, I just thought of one more.
Did you hit me?
One more.
Did you see a movie up there that you were like,
Just
oh,
saying real quick. That's why he's not gonna. He's not
check.
gonna get why Paul Reiser even matters in the 4th one because he didn't
well,
see
well,
one.
he's in,
I know-
but
I
he's in
know.
the second one.
Yeah,
yeah, but he
This
doesn't
isn't my-
understand
this isn't
why.
my office.
He doesn't understand the shit that Paul Reiser's been taking for Eddie Murphy's
Is Paul
character.
Reiser even in the third one? I got to rewatch the
No,
third
he's
one.
not in
think
the
so.
third one.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Taggart isn't even in the third one, is he? It's
No,
just
he's
it's
not.
just Billy. It's just Rosewood.
But Taggart's in the fourth.
I know
one.
Taggart. I've seen the trailer for the fourth one. How can you talk about like you're best friends with John Taggart? Oh, there goes the camera.
There goes the camera, Joe.
Camera.
Uh-oh.
We got the guy. You're on camera. Smile. You're on candid camera.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta watch Beverly Hills Cop.
I
Jesus
will. I will.
Christ.
God, fuck you all people.
All right, guys.
All
now
right.
we're doing this is the OnlyFans. We're
This
gonna
is-
now watch Beverly Hills Cop on the screen, and you can watch along with us.
While
for
we're all
for
naked.
$4.99 a month. We will keep our clothes on, and you can just watch us do social commentaries. on movies.
Slowly, we'll put our clothes back on.
slowly.
The more money they give.
Have you seen Foxfire?
Fox.
No, you said one more movie. He's got to do the John
I see
Turturro
he's doing
challenge.
it. No, it's
I know,
fine.
but I just want-
Foxfire, is that the wrestling movie with Channing Tatum and
No.
Steve Carell?
No.
What's Foxfire?
Foxfire is actually the very first movie that Angelina Jolie did. She plays like this
I've
kind
seen
of.
Hackers.
It's before Hackers.
Did she do a booby scene?
No.
She did a booby scene in Hackers.
Oh, she did do a booby scene.
She
in
did,
it.
I think, 2 booby scenes.
But not in Fire.
She had,
Fucker,
she
what's it
had
called?
pale tits in Hackers.
I mean, you saw him regardless. So
Yeah, yeah. No,
no, I don't know Foxfire.
She plays like.
Is
this,
it a story about crabs?
I'm sorry.
She plays this drifter who is befriended by this group of girls, so they become like this little group they call Foxes, and she's called Foxfire, and they.
Sounds sexy.
Not really.
It's because she burns
They
them all.
they do all these like like they break into places and they do illegal crimes and shit like that. But
Someone's at the door.
someone's at the door. Here, get me one too.
Yeah, don't get me one. I'm good. I got This episode is brought to you by Sparkling Ice, Grape Raspberry. That's right. Sparkling Ice, Grape Raspberry.
Thanks, Powers.
You know, he asked you to grab him. He asked you to grab him a slice.
Yeah, and he told me to go fuck myself.
Because you were mean to me.
Oh,
How was he mean to you?
The tone he took with me.
The tone he took.
all right, fine. Anyway,
Well,
Very
that's fine. I
disrespectful.
guess if you take a tone, okay.
all right.
As he
so
tries to idiotically put his head back on
let's go ahead and
one hand.
give us. Huh?
They like to chew in the mic. I heard the audience, heard your fans love when you chew in the
yeah,
mic.
chew in the
That's
mic.
their
Oh,
favorite thing. That's their favorite number one thing.
You know that
They love it the
ASMR.
most. They actually write us fan mail.
ASMR, beer and bad movies.
Yeah, that's what they say.
ASMR pizza eating. That's right.
All right.
I see on
what do you
TikTok. I see on TikTok dogs doing eating with ASMR, and it's literally all you hear is just
Like that probably will get me hard.
look at the dog wants the pizza. The dog's like, give me some.
Yeah.
I don't have any dog. Don't look at me. My
always
hands
have
are
Coke.
That one TikTok you posted made me laugh. Where it's like
Which one?
they found a stone something in Egypt.
Oh yeah, and I was like, don't you fucking read. I was like,
Don't read it.
I was like, don't read. I was like, put it back now.
All right.
Anytime I see something like that, that's what I think. Oh, they found this ancient slab in Egypt. You better put that shit back and don't read it aloud. God damn it!
Damn
If
right.
I ever find anything in Latin that is phonetically spelled out, I won't say that shit out loud. I've seen Evil Dead. I get it. All right, so I got to name 10 John Turturro films as I've been sitting here slowly trying to rack my of John Turturro films.
I think you could do it.
Does Brain Donors count?
Sure does.
No.
He says it doesn't, but it does.
All right, fine.
It's a movie he did. That's the first one. I think it's always number one.
All right, so we're going to do Brain Donors. We got, do sequels count? If I can get the title correctly.
Remember, the rule is
I don't remember
okay,
though. It's been
you
like
can-
2 years since I've been here.
as long as it's not the same character.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same character. So
Well,
okay.
then you can do the original, but
So
not the sequel.
I'll do Transformers because he was in multiple
Okay, there you
Transformers
go.
movies. I will go ahead and say Rounders.
Okay.
See, because he played Kanish in Rounders. I'm gonna say, fuck me. Hold on. I just had the title. It's a Spike Lee joint.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. No, I'll give it to you because you kind of if you get at least give some sort of just
Do the right thing.
yes,
Do the right
do
thing.
the right thing.
Do the right thing. See, I'm not gonna lie. I'm blanking. Big Lebowski.
Yeah,
He plays the Jesus. So I guess I couldn't say Jesus Rolls,
yeah, no,
even
you
though
can't
it's
say
even
you-
though it's a separate film.
and that movie is terrible.
I really wanted to see it, but I didn't see it. There's 5 John Turturro films. Oh, The Batman. He's in The Batman.
yep,
He
that's
plays
right.
Right,
He
the new
plays
one.
Falcone. So that's 6. That's 6 John Turturro films. I'm really trying to think of other movies John Turturro. Barton Fink.
I was about to say Barton Fink.
Barton Fink. He's definitely in Barton Fink. Ding. Yeah, see, time's up. Time's up. No, and in reality, I got those. Gun to my head, I really can't think of any other John Turturro flicks. I know they're because I would have said like Transformers: The Last Night because he's in The Last Night. I know that one. I'm just trying to think of other John Turturro films. I'm racking it,
George Clooney.
and I could picture him.
I got 2.
Wait, are you saying he's in movies with George Clooney?
It's a big one.
It's none of the Oceans. He's not in any of the Oceans movies.
Big Daddy.
No.
He's not in Big Daddy.
Pretty sure. Oh, Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
He is a Mr. Deeds. Sneaky, sort of. Very sneaky. I can't believe I didn't think of Mr. Deeds.
I know. That's what I was just thinking right now. So, like, I'm not that good about movies. It's probably when I'm on the show. But I was like, dude, Mr. Deeds. He was in Mr. Deeds.
He's
Mr.
definitely
Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, even then, it'd be like 2 more. I can't.
Quiz show.
Okay. It's been like 20 years since I've seen Quiz Show. I don't even think my wife would watch that one.
And there's this one movie that not a lot of people have seen. It's called Mirror Moonshine in a Box.
No, I do. I've never even heard of that moonshine in a box. I've had moonshine. I've had actual moonshine from like Alabama.
But no, it means like moon. Well, I think it's moonlight. Moonlight.
Yeah.
Oh, moonlight in a box. No,
So,
I still don't.
oh brother,
understand.
where art thou?
Motherfucker, he is now.
Oh.
That's a big one for him.
That is George Clooney.
There's
he's
also and that character from there should the brain usually thinks for me. I go right to Johnny Depp
In what?
in Secret Window. He's the
Fuck me, he's
that's
Shooter.
right.
He is goddamn Shooter in Secret Window.
He's a great
and
character
I
actor.
saw Shooter. I saw Secret Window twice in the theater.
Yeah, and he's
God
a good
damn,
character
you're
actor. I'm
right.
telling you, he isn't just it's I don't want to ruin it, but yeah.
All right.
Oh, look, he's also in You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
He's in the Zohan.
Yeah, this is Zohan.
There it is. There you go. There's all the ones. Cars 2. That's right. He's the
Fading
fucking voice of
Gigolo.
the
I do
asshole
not-
car.
I do not. I've never seen Cars 2. Truth be told, never seen Cars 2.
Never been a fan.
Seen
of those.
Cars, never seen Cars 2. See, I said Rounders. Revenge. He was in Revenge of the Fallen. Anger Management. That was a good
Oh
one.
yeah, I remember.
That's right. That was a good one.
Bruce Faber.
Exodus, Gods and Kings. He was in that. Get out of here.
He was in Jungle Fever.
Maybe it was Jungle Fever that I was thinking of. Then
Is it Jungle- never
Not do
mind.
the right thing. Clockers. It's another Spike Lee joint.
Jungle Fever.
Desperately Seeking Susan.
Monkey Bone. Get out of here. I forgot to. There's just so many good ones that I've forgotten about.
All right. So, one of you guys pick somebody
He
to
got
give me.
game. That you have to name 10 movies of?
Yeah. See if I can do it.
All right, I got a good one for you. Name 10 Carrie Ewell's films.
Who the fuck is Carrie Ewell?
Carrie Ewell's. Like, just pull up his photo. No. Cary. Elwes. Carrie Ewell's. That
Oh.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Name 10 movies that guy's been in.
That's Carrie Elway.
It's
All right.
It could be
all right.
It's Carrie Ewell's.
Okay. Princess Bride.
Carrie.
The Crush. The Chase.
Wait, The Chase with Charlie Sheen.
Yes.
Who's he playing The Chase with Charlie Sheen?
He's a news anchor,
All right, I
and
believe
he
it.
also directed it.
If you ask me Anthony Kiedis or Flea, The Chase would automatically be one of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
answers
yeah.
I give you. But no, okay. So that's 3.
Okay.
Now I was gonna say keep that on his face. We don't want to have those other ones coming up yet.
All right. Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, I saw that one on the screen.
He did this one really shitty demon movie.
Okay.
It's called The Sixth Sacrifice.
Okay, if you say so, I'll believe you on it.
Can we give him hints?
Well, if he starts staggering, sure, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
But he's got it. He's got. All right. She's just like, give me the pizza. Now she's gonna go to the backside of the couch where the pizza is.
All right, that's 5.
Come on, he's in a lot of different films.
You did it to yourself.
And she's back.
She's back.
You don't have pizza, do you?
He knows he has it. She's not stupid.
All right, I got.
With that goddamn pizza.
I mean, you could just try and lie your way through the best way you can.
You start making movies that will believe you. So
Well,
you
do you-
said Princess Bride,
Yeah, The Crush.
The Crush,
Yeah, The Chase,
The Chase.
The Chase. That's 4.
Robin Hood Men in
Tights.
Robin Hood Men in
5.
Tights.
And
And then he just said
the Sixth Sacrifice.
Six Sacrifice.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like a weird comedy about
So that's 6.
technology.
no, it's 5. See, I don't
Oh,
know.
that's barely
I don't,
5?
You went to public school. That's 5.
Actually, I ditched most of it, so that's all right.
got
We
5.
know.
We got 5.
Oh, The Pentagon Wars.
The Pentagon Wars.
Yeah, it was an HBO movie.
Okay, I guess I'll allow it. Do we allow HBO movies on the show?
Me personally, no, but yeah, fuck it. Because we did Spielberg one a year ago. It was Duel. So that was like a made-for-TV Spielberg film. It was good.
Duel.
You never seen it? I totally advise it. Spielberg's first movie, directed for TV. It was called Duel.
Okay.
Crazy psychological fucking movie.
Interesting.
But I won't.
No, it's fine.
We weren't too hard. But yeah,
Cool,
this
cool.
trucker goes on this rampage trying to get this guy, mind fucking the shit out of him.
Twister.
Yeah,
I was
okay,
gonna say,
good.
that's what I was gonna say.
Thank you, Twister.
A big one you're missing too. Huge one. I can't believe you're not getting.
Two. There's, at least two that I could think of.
Okay,
Okay, I won't say anything. I won't even give you a name, but I'll go. I'll do the song.
No. Don't even get. No.
That's too much?
No. Don't even. I'd say let him try and work his way through it.
I'm blanking.
He was in a movie with Jim Carrey.
You're giving him clues.
I can't believe he doesn't get
liar.
it. Oh,
Yeah, I gave him the clue and I said he could try and lie his way through it.
Yeah, but he's not
I
getting
gave him the
not getting
I
it.
gave him the clue.
What are you, the fucking Riddler?
He's trying to be, but you're not getting it.
I'm sorry.
You're not exactly Bruce
I'm
Wayne.
sorry. I'm sorry that if my clues are so thick that you just can't saw your way through them.
It's like the Riddler trying to give clues to the Killer Croc, instead of Batman.
I'm trying to. I want to say that he was in a movie called The Babysitter, but I'm pretty sure that's not him.
That's not him.
He was in a movie with someone who was like the opposite of a babysitter.
What the fuck is an opposite of a babysitter? A
don't
baby maker?
Someone who
Because
would,
he's not in the baby makers.
someone who would put someone in a room and not.
No, I know. See, just stop. Just stop. What are you doing? Jesus Christ! I legitimately said you could give him the clues and he couldn't saw his way through them. I legitimately just gave you the. Like, he got it.
Travis is over there dying while you're saying he's like in the back turning red.
There's some other ones. I mean, you didn't get them all, but apparently he's in the Mission Impossible movie. I forget that. The newest Mission Impossible.
Oh, that's right. He's baddie.
He's in Ella Enchanted. Apparently he's in the Andre the Giant movie.
Kiss the Girl.
Dracula. Apparently he's in Dracula.
Days of Thunder, yeah.
Rebel Moon.
That's right. He was in Days of Thunder.
Rebel Moon. Talk about a horrible
The Cat
movie.
Returns.
I don't think I've ever heard of that movie.
It just came out on Netflix. It's the Zack Snyder film. I was not a fan. Let's see here. The Pentagon Wars. Oh, you got it wrong. You said the Pentagon War. It is clearly the Pentagon Wars.
Yeah, you owe
So I'm sorry, you lose, sir.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
No, not with dirty. No, not with his dick and him thrusting.
Dirty Power.
She's back, baby. She's back, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. I want some.
Just
No,
eat-
no, it's funny.
Just
it's
cram
funny
that
for the
pizza. Just
podcast.
cram that pizza in
She's
your mouth like
barking
you do
in the
every
background,
Thursday night.
yes. Look, I'm telling you, for comedy value,
All right.
this is gold.
Okay, one more time. Let's give him 10.
What? That's unfair. Way over, yeah.
You're over hour 10.
Yeah,
All right.
no,
Well, this will be the last. This will be the last of it, and then we'll go ahead and sign off.
all right.
All right. Who should we give him?
John Goodman.
Not John Goodman.
No, not Jink.
Let's go ahead and give you Roseanne Barr. No, we're not. I can't name 10 Roseanne Barr films.
Try.
George Clooney.
I think George Clooney would be easy, but go ahead, name 10 George Clooney films.
Oh, shit. Let's go with his best one, Batman first.
Nah, full title, motherfucker. can't just
Batman
say-
Forever? No.
No.
Batman and Robin.
There you go.
And then
I would have said The Flash.
South Park.
It's the same.
Bigger,
character,
longer,
though.
uncut.
Thank you. Full title. I appreciate it.
Then we have Ocean's 11, 12 or 13, choose whichever.
Take your pick.
Then we have that movie called
Pardon me. All these titles just up in the air for you.
I'm terrible with this. How many I got? 6?
You got 4.
Damn it. It's George Clooney.
It's going to take them all the way till tomorrow.
Goddamn right.
Oh, yeah.
What I need is pizza to think about it.
Yeah, and then take that mic away from the...
Mm.
I'm going to talk over here and then chew
Okay.
over here. And come on back.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
So many films. How can I not think of them right? It's funny when you're on the spot, you don't really think of them.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
That's what I was thinking too.
All right.
Up in here.
Up in the air.
Yeah, I heard you probably heard me say that one.
My wife is fucking crazy.
My wife is fucking crazy. He's not done the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No. All
You
guys.
lying son of a bitch. It was Batman and Robin.
Guys.
He has
Who
done the
is
movie.
your
I'm gonna
Daddy,
give up because I
and
can
what
only
does he
really
do?
name 4 or 5 right now.
He was into
Wait, I'm a piece of shit.
You are a piece of shit.
I said it earlier. Oh, brother, we're out there. Now I'm not even calling that.
Oh, and there he goes.
Now you're at what, 6?
7.
I think that's 6.
I like how he's trying to lie now.
It's true.
All right.
It's true.
Fuck.
Do you give up?
I don't want to because I remember the other ones. I just can't think of them right now. Fuck
Oh, I'm just trying to think. He did. He did a movie with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh yes, I remember. I know what you're talking.
Oh, I think I know what it's called. It's 3 words.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the one where he gets Brad Pitt? Gets Brad Pitt shot in the face.
It's Ocean's 11. Oh, I know. I know
No,
what you're
no.
talking about.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
what you do after with it. It's what
burn
you do
after reading.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's what you do with the secret document.
Yeah, it's Burn After Reading.
Yep, that's
And there's
correct.
the one where he's the executive. He's like,
No, that's
Oh,
the
that's a good one.
that's the Mexican. That's
no, that's Brad Pitt.
yeah.
That's
But there's-
I'm thinking of ones I call like Michael some shit.
There's one that
Oh,
he said you didn't hear.
You are. I actually said 2. He didn't hear.
Well, he said one though. He got one
Yeah,
of them.
I said 3 movies and he said one of them.
Yeah.
Look at this. We're getting the wrap up.
All right, guys.
Take it home.
All right, guys. All right, guys. Fill in the rest for me then.
Attack
since
of the
I don't-
Killer Tomatoes.
One fine day.
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Who's
One
on
fine-
Attack of the Killer
Yeah,
Tomatoes?
100% Attack of the
Yeah.
Killer Tomatoes.
Oh wow.
And lastly,
One
the
fine
odds
day.
of March.
Michael Clayton.
Michael Clayton. Thank you.
The Ides of March. Yeah.
All right. So we're
What was the
getting.
other one? Tomorrowland.
Oh yeah, Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland.
All right, so we're getting the
Syriana.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Oh my God.
From Dusk Till
piece of
Dawn.
shit,
That's
dude.
a good one. That's a good one. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
But
The Air Up There. I did say that one.
yeah.
Perfect Storm.
Yeah, I should've got
American.
that.
Yep. Why do they credit him with Ocean's 8? He's not even in that fucking movie.
Oh, because his picture's in it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Where do they have his photo?
It's when
They show his watch.
okay, Sandra Bullock and that Asian chick, I forget her name.
Yep, Aquafina.
Aquafina, she asked for $20 for like a bus pass.
Do they show his photo?
Yeah, and
I'll have to watch the movie when
And
I
she
get home.
goes, "Is that your
Argo.
brother?"
Argo. He wasn't Argo. Argo, fuck yourself.
Argo, fuck yourself. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and
Do we have to? I'm just kidding. I've had a
Yeah.
blast. Thanks for having me back on, guys.
no problem. Oh, Confessions of Dangerous Mind. It's like a great
Damn,
movie.
Sam Rockwell.
Yep. That was a good one.
It's a good one.
I fucked that up.
But thank you, Stephen, for coming in.
Tip the veal. Try the staff. Thank you all for coming. And if you
Yeah.
didn't, better luck next time.
All right, Rich or Powers.
Oh, now she's growling.
Everybody,
Now she wants that pizza. Pizza.
have a good night.
All right, now let's